Hey, everybody, it's Doug. And nope, not today. We didn't get shut down yet. That's what it was supposed to be about, but everybody thought it was about something else. I seen the shirt at the store. I said, I got to have it. Nope, not today. It didn't happen today. That's what I was thinking when I got the shirt. But a lot of people thought it was April Fool's thing, but I guess it can be played either way. But guess what? Nope, not today. Anyways, welcome to the Frog News Network, the Froggy News live show. Mike went to the doctor today. They got him on some antibiotics. They got him on some prednisone. He's trying to get better. He sounded pretty rough. I did speak to him. He left the doctor's office. He had to go by work for a few minutes. He was wore out when I talked to him. I don't expect him to show up. Continue to pray for him. He's got that bronchitis or whatever really bad. So he needs some prayers, and we appreciate if you would send them to him. Where y'all call on, where y'all watching from, let me know. If you're anywhere in any of the boards and you can't see as much crap as going on, and I'll go over some of it, you're completely blind. This no doubtably will be the last show until it's over. And I'm not saying I won't come on tomorrow night if we're still up and running. We're not going to be. I'm just telling, we're not going to be. There's stuff happening so fast right now. There's no way we'll be up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm just telling you now. And we'll go over it in a minute, but all right. New Brunswick, Canada in the house. Welcome, Maria. Prayers for Mike. Thanks, Debbie. Good evening from gorgeous Texas. I've been there. I love Texas. Kentucky, welcome, welcome. In the house, North Carolina in the house. Hello from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello from Georgia. Hi, Betty. How are you? Howdy from Kentucky. Hi, Carolyn. Russia is along the Ukraine protecting them. Let me see what you're seeing, and I'm going to get into it. This is orchestrated just like in the movie, okay? What you see and getting blowed up, both sides are blowing up the same freaking things, okay? It's where they're, yeah, we'll get into it. There's a lot of outages on the internet, on the map, and they're going to continue to get worse. If it starts buffering, it's not me. The crap's going down. I'm telling you, I live right near Fort Eustis, which is a transportation hub for the Army. The helicopters are going ape shit today, okay? Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but they are. And they haven't stopped. I could still hear them outside now. So anyone know how it's going to work? We don't need to worry about the birth certificates now. You need to worry about your family and staying safe and keeping your ass in the house. It's getting ready to go down. This ain't no, this is a drill this time. Shit's getting ready to go down. I don't want to be all like that, but it's going down. You got that right. God is in control, and you need to lean on him as much as you can right now because it's going down. And you'll see why. Most of the big channels said already that I follow on Telegram, this is my last post till it's over. I've just posted my last one. We all know it's going down. Why would they do that? I'm talking about people that got 330,000 people on there. They know something we don't know. Hi from New York. Hey, Tina, how are you? Great. Thanks. Welcome to the show. Prayers for you and Mike. Thank you. I'm feeling okay. I got my little personal nurse. She's got me on these vitamins and other stuff. And I tell you, today I did go out and I wasn't affected much by the pollen, but the day before I was. Maybe it wasn't pollinating as much. You got that. Mike's hanging in there like a hair on a biscuit. There you go. Yeah, I like that one. Huh? I heard a guy say that at the bar about 30 years ago, and it always stuck with me. I'm hanging like a hair on a biscuit. I thought to myself, geez. Robin sent that great video. I'll have to look at it, Robin. Welcome to the show. Hello from Newfoundland, North Carolina. Excuse me. Praying for Mike. Straight period was pumped the night. He said, proof someone that has supposedly died years ago is alive. There's plenty of people. Look, here was one I was thinking about today, because when this guy died, it made no sense. He was at the top too. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana. I would not be surprised if he's alive. He's too famous. And the songs he wrote about, and he actually made a statement before he died that if Donald Trump ran for president, he'd win. Way back then, that's early 90s. Huh? Hello? Oh, I've already seen the video. Look, I had to go, and this is off topic, but we see that we're talking about people being alive. I had to go look at this pastor, whatever his name is. They got video of dude at Graceland, okay? And the story, is it Elvis or not? Elvis is alive and kicking, okay? And the video's like a month old, and he's getting in the same kind of beast, armored type vehicle that 45 rides in, you know, the big GMC or Chevrolet Tahoe or whatever it is, armored one. He was getting in one of them. And it was that dude, man. So maybe he don't look 86 years old, and he's always had his looks. You remember that? Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do unless they put up them satellites for the internet around the world. And that's something we're going to get into too. Okay, let me say this, but even though everything's going to go down, please refrain from posting to my direct page on Facebook. That's what we have Telegram for, okay? There's no need to message me videos. There's no need to post directly to my page. No need for it, okay? Please don't. All right, that's all I'm saying is please don't. You can contact me through the Telegram. You can put it in the group. You know, I'm using my personal page. This isn't like my business page, or I don't want to spend more stuff on Facebook, even though they're all going down. They're all going down, okay? But it's just something. He wasn't in a Cadillac. He was in a Chevrolet armored vehicle. That same thing 45 rides around. Pop, I'm convinced Bob Joyce is Elvis. There's no doubt. I'm 100% convinced it's him. 100%. What's Elvis's name now? Bob Joyce, Pastor Bob Joyce. His upbringings was in Toluca, Tennessee, Mississippi. He attended black gospel churches. This is how he learned to sing, okay? And he never was comfortable being in the spotlight. A lot of close people, I did some reading. He never was close with being famous. He didn't like that he couldn't just walk down the street. He didn't like that part. He had more money than he could ever spend. So they faked his death. And I've got video, a black and white video of clones of him back before there was color video. I'll put it in the group. I'll put in the group the video of him at Graceland. He's with some other guy, and the first guy walks out, and I said, "Man, that don't look like that Pastor Bob." And the second guy walks out. If that ain't him, I ain't never seen Santa Claus. It's the same guy. I mean, it's a little grainy, the video, but you can tell it's him because he walks like him. The pastor dude. And what would he be doing at Elvis's Graceland anyway? You know what I'm saying? Why would he be there? Somebody shot it with a super long zoom lens. Sounds like him gave up everything because he wasn't happy. Yeah, if you're not happy, money can't make you happy. Do you follow what I'm saying? If you've seen the world going down the toilet and you had billions of dollars, it doesn't matter if you got billions of dollars. You can't spend it if they want to eliminate everybody that they have a problem with or want to cancel them. Do you follow what I'm saying? That's why the big man got it. 45 got involved. Okay, guys? Hi from Michigan. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, Michael's alive. So is JFK Jr. So is Queen Diane. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. I got some stuff I'm going to share, and then we'll do some talking. Just know that I won't use that word again. The crap is going down. How's that? And I actually sent all this to Mike, so we're going to go over to Mike's. If I can find him. Mike Penny. Okay, we'll go with the first one first. It's not going to be in any great order. So let me go back and and were y'all seeing the page when I was on it? Because I cannot see the chat while this is going on. So did you see when I shared the page? Tell me in the chat right now. If so, I'm going to go back to the chat. Usually runs about 4 or 5 seconds behind when I talk. Did you guys see when I went to Telegram when I shared my screen? Somebody respond, please. Because okay, so I'm gonna share my page again. Thanks, guys. I already seen that you seen it. All right, so I'm gonna go back to it. Okay, for some reason, Space Command, that is their sign right there. Why would they be helping our idiot governor with COVID-19? They're getting ready to arrest his ass. I'm telling you now. Look at the date, April 2nd. IG report comes out. Session goes public. Seals broken. Arrest. All this stuff's going down tomorrow. Tarmac, Iran, North Korea. All this stuff's going down tomorrow. Okay? That's crazy. That's not it. Know that right now that Russian forces are blowing up terrorist fortified tunnel. This is not the tunnel system is for trafficking children, and not only is Russia blowing it up, but Ukraine is too. But it's looking like they're fighting each other. This is all again. Then it's going to be we have a problem with China. Oh my God, it's World War III. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It's not World War III, but we got to make the movie look like it is, so we can enact all these things that's going to happen. Taking out Israeli intelligence. I found out today the TV we watch and the news we watch is all controlled by Israeli intelligence. Okay, the Soros family, they control everything we see on TV. Them satellites are getting ready to go down. There's like 40 of them overnight coming down. So let's look at this. I don't know. I don't read today. Another fire in Austria reported firefighter. There's all kind of fires in slaughterhouses. These are not slaughterhouses. These are below here is tunnels where they're trafficking children and stuff. This is why these places are on fire. Let's click on this one. Here's another one that's going to indicate it. I think somebody posted one. Was it you? I think it was Robin. I can't see you guys in the chat. So I think somebody said, well, what does it mean? And they were referring to the red flags, this and the flag right here. But any red line, D-class FISA tomorrow. Boom. Okay. Chuck D-class FISA. This is all happening now. And they said it would be all fast and crazy. So when I say I don't think I'll see you tomorrow, stay low, stay in the house. Okay, so let's look at this. We're all about to go to, excuse me, let me slow down. What you are all about to go through is going to be very painful. You're about to learn that your entire life and the generations before you have been nothing but lies. It's going to take you 6 months to get over it. Some may never get over it. The entire planet is going to be rewired. Every system, every technology that you know will be obsolete. A lot of what you told, I can't read it because there's something in the way. Nations have been raped, pillaged, genocided, war torn, and many will return to countries and build and rebuild under good and much smaller governments, 10% size the government to what it used to be. Now, this will enable the homeless to get off the streets and into homes. This will be more. There will be no more wars, no more poverty, 6,000 cures, including UV light therapies that will be released, disease known to man that created in labs and also through poisons and vaccines and sprayed on our foods. You got to know that the whole pharmaceutical industry is owned by the Rothschilds. There's cures and natural cures that can fix everything you got. Most of what people are getting sick from is the food additives and processed foods and stuff like that, which I'm guilty of eating myself. Many industries will be no longer replaced by new industries through new technologies. History will be rewritten. Many fields will need to comply, stop, and order, and been rewired to pull out all the obsolete systems. Think education, medical, and computer systems. There will be lots of training and retraining going on. Every man, woman, and child deserves peace and freedom to achieve what they desire. Planet Earth is in for a shakeup the size God only could pull off. Everyone must come together and do this. We come one, we go all worldwide. Transition to greatness. The best is yet to come. And let's talk about this. And I know everybody's wondered what is 589 all about. So I wondered what it was all about today. I don't have the law in front of me, but 589 is a law they made up, I think, in 2012. If gold or silver moves more than $3 in 2 hours on the market, they can freeze it and start over again. That way it's been manipulated. That is going to cease to exist, I think, tomorrow. So our silver is, you got to understand, and we'll go through some more of it. It's crazy. So let me get down to here. Biden, they're going to blame the war on him. Okay. They're getting ready to take him down. You'll see it. It's in what we're getting ready to go over. But let me come back out. So I'm back on the main screen now. Did you guys get to see what I showed you guys? Please comment. Okay, let me share my screen one more time. Yes, I'm going to share my screen because this is the most important one. I forgot to share it. I didn't see it pop up, or I would have. So let me go back to this. Okay, I'm making my last post. This is from Whiplash, who has like 190,000 people. Okay, I'm making my last post for now. January 1 to 2, 2020, whatever. You can find the militaries of the world are building up to a major black swan rhino event that triggers the events coming. EPS, Castle Rock scenario, follow the loop pool, launch loop. The event must go down, and the Biden administration before the election flip plan. Dams plus 34 satanic Lutheran buildings will be taken down with the rods of God. 33 satellites will be taken down. Project Odin, Quantum Starlink switched on. That's free electricity and free internet. This is all the quantum systems. QFS. The dam event removes the CIA's supercomputers under the dam in China. Bitcoin. I told everybody get out of Bitcoin. You might be too late now. Bitcoin, China coins, unregulated coins die. SECCOM will be analyzed. Dark 10 means regulations enforced. That's 580 something, 5, whatever that was. But that law on the silver and gold is going to expire. Regulations. See Gramera, you will see networks, part of the plan. You have it all on this channel. Search the keyword. So I'm coming back out now. But I wanted you to see that I'm back. Wow. So did you want to know if anything was going on? Oh, meanwhile, they're blowing up. Remember I said the hardest thing to be able to take out is these Freemason temples around the world. They've already started burning them down. And I don't mean the government. People are burning them down. So I'm telling you, when the lights go out and it comes back on, all this crap's going to be blown up. There's so much stuff going on. It literally makes my head spin. I mean, yesterday was so quiet. And then today, I'm telling you, the war between UK and Russia is going to beef up. Then China's going to get involved. Then we're going to get involved. That's World War III. They're going to blame it all on Biden. And you watch and see what happens. But that's what's going on. Yes, I haven't got any tests in the DBS system or anything like that. We'll just have to see. I don't know. The military's in charge right now. Know that. It's going down like Donkey Kong. I'm telling you guys, I got goosebumps. I know it's going down. Where did I see this written on the wall somewhere? It's almost in every group now. 3 of them set on fire in Canada alone. Not counting the slaughterhouse that was over there overseas. This is what we know about, okay? So what we don't know about, let me explain how things work. People say, oh, they let the ship go, they're gone. Really? Do you know that all the time they can change transponders off on a ship, just like the president can just change the transponder off? Like I'm watching a show last night and they're showing the story of Air Force One and how Bush flew over to Iraq or whatever during the war, and they changed the transponder over to they were a Cessna. Here they are, 757, and it was coming up on radar as a Cessna plane. So don't you think they could do the same thing with that ship, make it look like it carried on and its ass is still sitting there being boarded and opened up, and it's being filmed for only what they want to film? You ain't gonna see it till they want you to see it. That's exactly what's going on. Believe nothing you see on the internet, because we're not being told or shown what's going on. Believe it. It's going down. I'm just reading some comments. I'm just telling you what I've seen, and everything points to tomorrow. If it don't go down tomorrow, I'll be back. I'll drag my ass from under the bus like every other time. But it really looks like if they release this unseal the documents tomorrow for all the warrant, it's over. That started it all right there. As soon as they do that, it sounds like they get declassed sometime tomorrow morning or something. So it's already been done. This is all, they already know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They've got prepared for every single thing there is. There's going to be some a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just stay safe. We've tried to prepare you for this for 6-7 weeks. We told you the lights might go out. I don't know how long they'll go out, or if they go out worldwide or what. I don't know. But they have the ability to shut everything off from space in a flip of a switch. Everything. Okay. Has this ever happened before? No, God's never came since I've been alive or in the history of the United States, because that's what's about to happen if you don't know what this is. God's getting ready to move things. We're getting ready to go back to where we're not slaves. We're getting ready to go back where good wins and evil loses. This is all about God. It's all about the Bible. Know that. I'm being as serious as I can right now. There's no joking at all. I mean, this is serious business now, because we have to sit down. We have to pray. God, we know you're in charge. You know, that's right. It might not happen tomorrow, but it's sure looking like it. I'm just telling you what I know. What I've seen today is more information than I've seen in quite some time. It's been very, very quiet. And remember, we kept hearing, during these days since Sunday, it's a week, a whole week till Easter. So we got that whole week that they're working on this, and tomorrow sounds like today. I don't know. That's my thinking. You've seen the information I got. Nobody was in a war last week. Nobody was setting temples on fire. There wasn't any friction in the world like there is now. Do you know how much military is sitting out there at the Ukraine border right now? And they're shooting at each other and they're dropping bombs. It's really ramping up out there right now. And it's only going to get worse by the hour, because this movie needs to play on. Next thing you're going to see something with China coming very soon, like tomorrow, where it's going to trigger that we have to go to war, and then we don't go from DEFCON 4 to DEFCON 3. We go like to 2. Then it's going to say we're at full war. Watch and see what happens. It's exciting, but can you really handle it? You know what I mean? We're in for some. We've never been down that road before. We went to full wars in other countries. What happens if the Chinese try to invade from Canada? We'll hit them with the wrath of God. You can believe that. You still love me? Well, I love you too. It's exciting times to be alive, that knowing that God is going to come and he's going to save us from Satan taking us all away, taking us off this earth. He's going to show himself in our lifetime. And that's something you're going to be able to pass on and write it down in a journal or something about the days that are coming up. Okay, it's already written in a journal. It's called the Bible. But write it down in a journal for yourself, so people from now 100 years down the road and your family can read it. This is what happened. Okay, because all the history is going to have to be rewrote, because we've been living a lie. There's no telling what actually is going on. What happens if they just told you the world was flat? Well, but we've been told it's round. But it's protected by a dome that's round, but it's actually flat. Yes, plenty of prayers for our military. Absolutely, folks. Crazy. This is a ginormous operation. Ginormous. Yes, we lost 200 troops when they said they were giving up in the tunnels under DC, and they blew up us right in there. God can do anything. Remember, Satan only can work from one place and has to use other people. God is everywhere. He's everywhere. That's why Satan can't win. Crazy, crazy stuff. Biblical times are right now, right in front of us. Yeah, I sound like I'm preaching again, but it's true. It's true. When you get more, as things, the anxiety starts to build up, pull that Bible out and start reading and start praying more. God wants to hear from you, and let him know he's doing the right thing, how he's using our military and the militaries around the world. Why it has to be World War III? That way we can use all the militaries where it looks like they're fighting each other, but we're actually working with each other. The 189 countries were working together to destroy Satan and the cabal. We've already destroyed a lot of it, but to finish it off. Then 1,000 years. 1,000 years of peace. Wow. Well, I was just using that for an example. What if we were lied to and the world wasn't round? But what happens if it's flat and there's a dome surrounding it? That still would make it round. That sounds like a politician's answer, isn't it? It's not an answer, but it's an answer. I was using it for an example. No, evil can never win against good. Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. That's why we're saving Israel for last. And you'll find out why. But we're taking out all those Israeli satellites because they control the mainstream media. They won't be telling no more lies. Okay. And everything's going to come back on TV, but it won't be in control of them. Do you follow what I'm saying? You're going to get the real news now. You're going to get the real. What happens if they have to gut the hospitals because all the crap you're getting in the hospital is part of the Rockefellers medications? You know, they open universities, they develop medicines, they developed all this stuff where they could just keep making money instead of natural cures. That's what the med beds are for. A lot of that medication, a lot of them operations, a lot of them things that are wrong with us can be cured in the med beds with zero medications. And their pharmaceutical companies will go bust. Gas companies make gasoline, oil go bust because we'll have free electricity from space. Yes, Jesus is returning. I'm getting goosebumps as I talk about it because I know it's true. But there's so many people that are not awake to what's going on. They don't have no idea the great awakening. They're still driving around in a car with two masks on, nobody in the car. Guy almost hit my car a little while ago, had two masks on. You know what I mean? And I said, I didn't even cuss at him. I didn't say nothing bad. I says, the two masks explain it all. And I just kept on going. You in your car by yourself, you got two masks on. You need to see a psychiatrist, man. God bless her. We're praying for you, mom and dad. God bless you. Yeah, everybody's anxious. I'm telling you. Yes. Yep, we're saving them for last, and there's a reason. Here's what's going to happen. A lot of these hospitals are going to be turned into healing centers. All right. That stuff that they call state of the art at your local hospital is obsolete. They're just going to bring in these beds, thousands of them, put them in the hospital room. You're going to go in there and they're going to cure whatever the hell you got. Next. I don't know how long it takes. I don't know that much about it, but it's an exciting time to be alive right now. God's going to show. He's coming. Things are going to get better. And guess what? They can't hold the price of silver back. I'm gonna be all right with that. But you know, I'm glad I got in while I could, because there ain't no buying no more. It's not the end of the world. In the Bible, it says it would be apocalypse. The apocalypse is us fighting evil. That's the fight. It's not the end of the world. That's what it is. Kathy Bublins, but they got her. Oh, I don't know. If there's somebody in the chat, tell me who it is and they don't belong, we'll put them out. I work for a care facility and the people are so over medicated to the big pharma richer. No vitamins are allowed to pass their lips. And I don't get started with the food served. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that what we eat in our foods, I think you'll see that completely changed. And the human body is awesome that it could regenerate. Even though we've ate this garbage in our food most of our lives, I'm 60 years old. I have the ultimate feeling once they put the real food in front of us, our bodies will come back to where they're supposed to be and the healing will begin. And I was hearing on something today that the things that we were supposed to eat in the pyramid for food is actually bad for you and not good for you. I believe the prophets, and they said it's going to happen. Sweet Jesus. Yes. Guys, we're all sitting around and it's just like sitting around talking to my friends when I come here and talk to you. I've given you the news to the best of my knowledge. Now we're just going to shoot the crap for you for the rest of the time and talk and let me know what you think. I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, well, and here, Holly, here's what we got to do, and this is going to be the hardest thing because all our lives we've been taught to rub it in when somebody's wrong, and we don't need to do that. See, like my daughter won't even talk to me right now. She thinks I got an aluminum foil hat on, and I'm nuts. But I love my daughter no matter what. So when it goes down, what questions can I answer for you? And should I told you so? I'm not going to say that to anybody. Can I help you? And I'll continue on learning about NESARA. I'll continue to keep learning about the quantum banking system and help people along that road too, and understanding where they need to go from here. That'll just have the show will continue. Do you follow what I'm saying? We get you up to this point. I'm just not going to dump you on the side and say, well, we don't have to show no more. As I learn about that and as I learn about the quantum banking system, I'll share that on here as well. And where you should go, what you should do. It's going to be a lot of confusion. So that's what we'll do from here after this. And I'm sure as Mike's better, he's coming back on. He just got run down for them 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? That all that stuff went down for him, and then the allergies hit him. I'm sure it's really took a toll on him. Fast food is one of the main culprits of health decline that makes us different medical service and medications, thus making Big Pharma richer. Absolutely. Big Pharma never wanted to cure anything. They just want you to keep taking the meds. You keep taking the meds. If you got insurance, we can charge them. If you got Medicaid, we can charge you. And the poor people that can't afford it, they're screwed. There'll be one tax rate. I think somebody said it's 15%. When you buy your house, you pay on your taxes. That's it. There'll be a straight 15% tax. The IRS will not exist. It doesn't exist now. I'm sure there's a way, and I'm sure what you're seeing is a whole lot of BS with that we got on the screen, because I'm not even going to use the word or even the letter. I think a lot of that information has been falsified, but there's only time will tell. We're going to see something tomorrow is what I'm thinking, Christine. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear your friends paying $700. There's a cure for diabetes. So let's just get over this hump. Everything will get back to the way it was. I'll get medications back down. Prices will go back down. And then once we start getting to where we can get people in these med beds, me included, I'm type 2 diabetic. My back's screwed up. If they can fix that, boom. You know what I mean? But it's going to be no more homeless anymore. So wonderful. I mean, it's unreal what's about to happen. Fair tax. That's correct, Brian. There's going to be no tax day whatsoever. There's no more IRS. Our IRS money was going to the cabal. It wasn't going to this country. It wasn't going to help anything here. So it'll be no more. You owe taxes at the end of the year. That's done with. Listen, I got a gas bill and it's like $400. I'm not paying it because I know free power is on the way. And right now, our governor said you can't cut the gas off of people's houses during this tragedy. So why not take advantage of it? I'm just trying to be smart about what I'm doing. If they make me pay it, I'll pay it. But I don't think it's going to happen, because I think they've been shafting us the whole time. The Department of Power for the whole country. They'd be laying off more than that, because you got to realize on the quantum banking system, you're going to control your money more than ever. You're going to have more money than ever. Okay, if we're going back to, like they said, I've seen on other posts, to 1950 prices, we're talking about $3,400 to $3,800 to buy a car. Wow. That's not even a down payment on one right now. 15% is fair tax. That's what they said it was. Kennedy tried to save us, but George Sr. had him killed. That's right. And 17 will finish the job. That's exactly what's going on. And JFK Jr. is coming back, and he'll be the vice. Here's my feeling about DMV and all this other stuff. If you're under the Constitution of the Republic of the United States, you might not be required to have a driver's license. You might be required to pass a test that qualifies you to drive, but you won't have to carry a driver's license and pay for it. I wouldn't think. You're right. Right now, I just watched a video the other night of a guy getting pulled over, said license and registration, and he pulled out the Constitution. He says, learn how to read it, and they just let him go. You can't be asked for it. You have the right to unless you're moving commerce, which is goods and services, you have the right to travel freely in the United States, period. And you can't be asked for your license or anything if you haven't done anything wrong. So that's all going to change. I would think a lot of people are going to get cars. It's going to be like on Oprah. Everybody got a new car. And she got a new jail sentence. She's very much involved in it. Yes, we look for Durham tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to happen sooner or later. Well, let's put it this way. How much has it progressed have we had since last Sunday? Okay. Since Passover. Nothing was really going on. There wasn't a small war going on at the Russian border. There wasn't, I don't know how many divisions of tanks sitting at the border firing back and forth at each other. There wasn't people blowing up stuff everywhere, setting fires everywhere. That's just going to get worse and worse and worse. What we heard is mortgages will be forgiven under Nassar because they were given under everything that was done after 1776 will be null and void. Of course, if you're a murderer, you're still a murderer. I'm talking about contracts made. I'm talking about loans made, all of that stuff. I'm not saying to go out and run up your whole credit card tonight and then blame it on me tomorrow. No, don't do that. I'm just telling that's what we've heard. $220,000 globalists arrested. Imagine, that's a lot of people. Of course, school loans will be canceled. There'll be no more property taxes. Like I just said, if you purchase a car, you'll be taxed on it when you buy it. Not every year you have to pay tax on it again. Them days are over. You got to understand, they got to retrain all the judges in constitutional law. Okay? Not maritime law. That's what we're currently operating under, maritime law. You're guilty until proven innocent. And every judge knows it. All that's about to change. I watched a video the other night and it said the corporation of the United States ended in 99 and a cabal has hijacked our country since. Two heroes saw this before 99 and validated our Constitution. Was extremely interesting. What happened in 1999 wasn't that. What happened is that's when that Russell dude Gould came in and saved the flag and saved our country from going back under the crown jewel rule. That's happened. Now, the United States corporation filed for bankruptcy last year, and there's plenty of documents that 45 signed behind that. So the corporation didn't end in 99. It ended last year. It was still running up to that point. Taxes on new items only. That's right. Do we have to buy a sticker for our car every year? I would imagine, just thinking rationally, that you're going to still have to get your car inspected. They don't want junk on the road. You know what I mean? So will you have to play on your plates every year? I don't think so, but that's just a guess. Heard yesterday the billings show that Pomelo was bad hat. We'll see. It's not so much 45 comeback right now. It's God, go ahead and move. God, go ahead and start this. Start us down that path. Okay? Because he's already using 45, but God has to make this all work. There's so many things that might go wrong, but we got to trust God's got it in his hands, right? This is going to blow the far left's mind worse than when Hillary lost. That's all going to be null and void, man. This won't exist no more. And you say, well, how will the states be able to, the government will provide for the states. We got $340 quadrillion. Okay. Yeah, there's never going to be a good time for it to happen. Do you know what I mean? Some people are still waiting on their $1,400. Some people are still waiting on, paychecks to come through the mail or get deposit. I'm waiting on it's stuff to come in on my bank account. But if this has got to go down, I'm all right. I can make it through it. You know what I mean? They say they got everything backed up, and I'm gonna get it all back. So do what you got to do. You know what I mean? God is the director of all. This is so much true, guys. God's about to show up and show off. Write it down in your books. Teach your children. Show them what's happening so they can tell their children that they were here when it happened, when God showed up. I don't know if you'll see him in human form, but he's about to show. I don't know whether it'll be in the sky or whether it be by what is done. I don't know. I'm not a prophet, but I know he's about to show. He's about to move the world. That's just gives me goosebumps. That's the big one. People, we don't need 45, we need God. That's honest God truth, because 45 is like David in the Bible. He's being used by God to deliver the message, to save the world, to save humanity at this point. All the gold stamped and sealed up in the quantum system, protected by Space Force satellite. You can betcha. Know that NASA, even if you knew somebody that worked for them, they've been on the bad side of everything. Y'all been looking at the sky, they were digging holes in the ground. It's what they did with the billions of dollars. They built all these underground bases. Amen. I'm so blown away by all of this. Any chance my husband is a lizard person? It's a missing toddler. I don't know. Is Rush alive? I don't know. Don't know. Yep, this has all been planned. I even think the COVID's planned. Glory to God. It is. We're going to see a war on the ground. That's scary, but it won't be in our country. Now, we might see some stray bombings. We might see some stray fires. We might see some riots pop up. But guess what, folks? We're at war. When they say we're going to war and our military is in war stuff, we don't have time to play around with these bullshit riots. You start tearing shit up in the streets, you're going to get shot dead. End of story. There'll be no rubber bullets and shit like that. You're going to get killed. They're playing for keeps now. Well, 45 wants to go to the border. I guess that was because he's in charge, wouldn't it? So if he said he wanted to go in a couple of weeks, is what I heard, I imagine everything's going to be taken care of by a couple of weeks. Wouldn't you think? Would a private citizen actually go down there for what? If he didn't have any power to do anything, why would he? I think you got to see the exit of the old folks' home guy. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Rush got the family invitation to the med beds. Oh yeah. Why wouldn't he have? You believe George Floyd is alive? He attended his own funeral. He's alive. That's all that stuff is fake, and it was created by the CIA's supercomputers. That's right. They have a thing they use in other countries to take over countries, how to run riots, how to make people go crazy, how to people to give in, and they use it against our own country. Do enough investigation, you will find out. exit stage left. That's it. I think it's James Wood. It's not going to be Jim Carrey playing him. Jim Carrey is a Satanist and he's a spirit cooker and he's in charge of almost all of the West Coast. So I think it's James Woods. He hates them all. Hopefully we here in Louisiana they got our roads fixed and car insurance down. I think everything will get fixed down that way. And hopefully they'll close that CIA base they got down near New Orleans, the one that trained the people that killed JFK. Well, if we go to, we are in martial law, I know, insurrection. I don't know if you'll see military vehicles on the streets around the country, depending on what's going on, I would think. My internet's been acting up for the last 2 days, but when they hit the switch, it's over. It's time to crank the generator up. I'm going to go top off both cars so I got gas for the generator to run. I don't know how long the power is going to be out. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's going out. There's a lot of things we don't know. I imagine prices are going back to the 50s is what they're saying. There's no more inflation. Billy Bob. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Well, thank you, Carol. Good night to you. Hit the switch now. You want to cut my show off, bro? Can I at least finish? Give me 8 more minutes and I got an hour to spend with you guys until we're done destroying the dark side. I feel like I'm watching Star Wars. We got to kill the dark side. Fort Campbell is very lively. A lot of movement. Yeah, so is Fort Eustis, right where I live at. Helicopters are just settled down for the night, but they start at 6 a.m. It's crazy. Thank you. I love y'all right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm hanging in there like a hair on a biscuit, guys. I'm very disappointed. My computer screwed up. I need a part, and it's got to come from China. I feel like I'm really in bad shape to fix it. It doesn't matter. I put that whole thing together from the inclines to the print heads to the dampeners. If it all goes bad, I know how to fix it all. If I got to tear it all apart anyways. I'm thinking about selling it all until I get my back fixed anyway, because I can't do the installs like I want to. Early warm gets the apple. Oh, what? I'm trying to click on it, but they're going faster than I can move. I'm going to have to circle back and watch from the beginning. I don't think there was a family gathering tonight. Yeah, there was. We're in it now. This is one big family now. Some of the gas stations are running out of gas. Really? That's why I filled up my yeah, wouldn't it be cool if I heard they actually have portable med beds too. So I wonder, can you order that? I'm talking to being a smart ass. I can order that up. Like you get somebody come to your house, give you a massage, bring the med bed. And this is what I need done today. Take off 45 pounds, get my cholesterol down, cure my hypertension, my diabetes, and make me 30 years younger. I got a big tip for you. Wouldn't it be nice? God is in charge, but I can't wait. I know God's in charge. So what do you guys? Is it going to be hard to sleep tonight for you guys, or is it just another night for y'all? They got med beds for dogs. I don't know, but I think humans come first. Wow, that's crazy. South Carolina, some places are running out of gas. Wow. NESARA is going to be called GRSARA worldwide. NESARA, and it might be named something else in the United States. They were calling it Trump Zara for a while over on Beach Broadcast. And she's also made her last post yesterday. And these are big people that are not posting no more. Why would they all of a sudden say, I'm done? Until we get through this and, through the blackouts over. They know something I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll have to take a half a Valium to get to sleep tonight. Yeah, what's just another night we've been waiting on for several months? Nope, not today. Choppers around the beach today and yesterday, North Carolina. Do you got facts? Do you got facts to dispute anything I said? I didn't think so. All right, guys, we're about 56 minutes. The video I posted today said that in martial law, the news wasn't going to put it out on the news. No, they in martial law, we don't have to announce to the public that we're under martial law. It's not in the law. But if everything goes down tomorrow like we think it is, they will announce it. Ben Bailey is a crisis actor playing a cop. Who's Ben Bailey? You know what, bud? Say good night. Good night. From Australia, how's it down there? Hey, man, things are going on now. Can I ask the guy that just said he was from Australia? There were warplanes flying over a big city down there today, and the sirens were going off. Fill us in on what the heck was going on in Australia today. There were fighter planes over downtown, y'all's biggest city, and I'm not sure what that is, and the bombing sirens were running. That's something I forgot to say today. John Culvert. Oh, okay. So you think the guy that kneeled on his neck is the guy from Cash App? I don't know. Sydney. Did that happen in Sydney today where the warplanes were running and the bombing sirens were going off? What's going on? No, I haven't watched Restored to Public, or I've watched so many videos in the last 13, 14 weeks. If I watched it, I probably don't remember the name of it, but I've seen a lot of them. Oh, there's one more that's got to go. Good night. Wireless electric is coming. Free power is coming. Well, I've had to throw 2 people out tonight. That's not too bad. Like my buddy Greg Cardone says, if you got no haters, you ain't doing something right. Nothing happening here. I'm in Victoria, Australia. Okay, that's what I thought too. I thought it was 2 different people. Anyways, I don't know. All I can tell you, that was all staged, that whole event. That guy never died. Yeah, trolls are everywhere, Doug the Bouncer. You're right. Let me know, man. I caught them true trolls myself. It was like squashing bugs. Amen to that. Yeah, there more and more people come in here, and the Lord is in control. You got that right. But guys, it's time to get serious with yourself. If we go dark for 10 days, just keep that Bible, keep your children, keep your family close to you. Tell them how much you love them. Even if you're mad at somebody, forgive them. Let them know you still care. Check on your neighbors, make sure they're okay. Because it's just like a big hurricane's coming. The storm has arrived. It's here. For real, for real. And yes, I'll have to drag my ass from under the bus if it doesn't happen tomorrow, by tomorrow evening. But I'll drag my ass right back up here and I'll be talking to y'all again, trying to get us through this because that's what we do, right? I believe God's completely in control. I mean, it just goes back to the most principal thing we know: good versus evil, truth versus lies. There you go. You get it right on the head. George Floyd Psych was funded by George Soros and the Clinton Foundation, Obama Foundation. CNN ain't got no money. They're getting ready to go broke, did it? They were just involved in. That's just like, CNN is on the take, and that's why I know it's run by Israeli intelligence runs all the news networks. How was CNN at Roger Stone's house when he got arrested? How did they know that? I'm just saying. Yes, yes, yes. It's biblical, guys. It's in the Bible. What's going on is biblical. Pastor Doug here. Just telling you what's going on. If we ain't on tomorrow, we'll see you on the other side. How's that? I will come back as soon as we got internet. Starlink is the next thing we're looking for. Starlink is the internet from space. Guarantee it'll be fast as lightning. And word has it, I don't know why, but they're saying that the Starlink does provide electricity too. I don't know about that. I just know wireless electricity was discovered in the 30s, and they've had it ever since. But why would any coal company, why would any oil company let that happen under the cabal's rule? They would never let that happen. But if they've been wiped out, why should it be held back from us now? Like I said, they have little generators inside of the shoebox that run your whole house. But they're talking about wireless transmission electricity run to your house. I don't know if you need a device at your house or they actually can just run it to your house. But we'll see. Yep, we got to hang in there and pray. That's exactly right. Take a drink. That's good. You and Mike are being used by God as watchmen on the wall. That's it. And I felt like that the whole time we've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I felt like God wanted us to be on here telling y'all, because we're like the local news. We're not big like the other guys that got hundreds of thousands of people. We're the local news, okay? And we get our news from other sources. We're not told what to say. We see other things and bring it to you guys, because what you see on TV is not the news. It's not the truth. It's not what's going on around right now. And there's so many people that are not haven't wakened up to what's going on, that are going to be totally in shock. Wow, I didn't see that coming. How many people I still think 80% of the country is like walking around like nothing's going to happen. I believe. God be with all of us, and hopefully we wake up in the light in the tunnel. We love you, Doug and Mike. Thank you for everything. Scooby-Doo. Let me tell you a funny story. So I'm at the store today, right? And I got this shirt, but before I put this shirt on, they had another shirt, and it had the van from Scooby-Doo on it. I was gonna buy it, but it had too many pinks and stuff. This had two, but it don't have no pink or nothing. It wasn't a guy looking shirt, but it had the Scooby-Doo van on it. And I keep saying, I hope they pull a Scooby-Doo and yank the mask off. I was about to buy the Scooby-Doo one, but it was a Warner Brothers shirt. And I'm gonna tell you what, it was like $13, and I said I ain't paying 13, so I got two shirts for $13. The other one's a cool looking Eagle shirt. Hearts and prayers. Thank you. Love and prayers. So come on, let's hear it, guys. I'm about another 5-6 minutes here. And then I'm going to jump off. And everybody just pray and know everything's going to be all right. I'm ready for all the lies to be exposed. I'm ready for my governor to go straight to hell because he's one of them. I'm here in Virginia, Northern. Yes, the mystery van toy. Yeah, man, it was super cool. I might buy it anyway. Pink is hot on, man. I'll run up and get it tomorrow then. For our first, if we're still on tomorrow, I have it on. If the stores are open. Yeah, I'm praying all them people that don't understand and think I'm nuts and I'm wearing a tinfoil hat. I even have friends, man. But I do got friends on here watching me right now that are not commenting and watch every one of my shows, though. Big Chuck, I know you watching. Billy Quick, he's one person I know. We used to ride together, by motorcycles. He stepped up a class. He's on a scooter now. Pray for him under conviction so he turns to God. Yes, I'm from Virginia as well. And so, our governor's an idiot. You know what I mean? He still got us under like 50% lockdown. He's not coming off until they arrest him. They'll be there tomorrow to arrest him. They're right over in Norfolk. He's supposed to do something tomorrow. Okay. And Space Force is there. So he might get arrested tomorrow. As Billy said, he stepped up his Harley from to a moped. Nice. I'm messing with you, Billy. Good night, sir. We'll all be saying a prayer for you. I haven't got my stimulus check either. If they knock everything out tomorrow, transfer everything over, they can keep my 14. I ain't saying I couldn't use it, but they can keep it. I'm just wondering when the checks come out, will Trump's name still be on them? That's the question of the day. Oh, I said his name once in the whole show. Oops. You want a cat turd shirt? What the hell is that? Will our car still work since they run on computer? They have the ability to shut any car down, and that's been for years. Ever since they put the computer sensors in them, they can shut them down right where they're at. No, I ain't gonna shut our cars down. Freaking love you back. Bounty on Virginia governor. Careful. Y'all love that Cooper guy too, don't you? Cooper the Pooper. I didn't get my stimmy yet. My unemployment didn't come in. They paid me for the 2 weeks ago they owed me. I filed for this, just got renewed and didn't get that check yet. So I'm sitting on about 2 G's they owe me right now. Yeah, I'm praying for all our Frogonites. Hanging in there like we're all hanging like a hair on a biscuit right now. I have a 51 Chevy and a 56 Dodge. That's going to fit right in. Seeing we're going back to them times. Bring the drive-in back. That was the coolest thing. They went out of business when I was about 16 in 76. The drive-in, I mean, it was cool to meet all your friends at the drive-in. You know, I missed them times. You got your disability yesterday? Oh, for all people on Social Security or Social Security disability, on their website, my boy called me today and said payments will go out next Wednesday if we still have a government. It's on their website that there'll be your stimulus payments will be on there. He told me to put that in the show, and I almost forgot. Drive-in theaters were cool, man. I'm telling you, we had a lot of fun. Shoot, I'm old school. I remember going to skate. I'm just shooting the shit now, guys. Excuse my French. I remember going to skating ring was cool when I was a kid. That's where you met all the girls. We was like 15, 16 at the skating ring. Too old. I'm showing my age now. There wasn't Facebook was the skating ring. Mom, drop me off at the skating ring. I get a ride home. All right, guys. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. I hate to leave you. I do. It's like me talking to somebody else. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. We talked about that the other night. But look, if we just help one person understand a little bit better about what's going on tonight, I feel better about it, and know that we're all praying for Mike to feel better. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers, please. Keep all our Frogonites in your thoughts and prayers. Let's keep everybody we know in our thoughts and prayers, and ask God to get us through this, and pray for not only our country and our leaders, but the whole world right now is going through a biggest shift in thousands of years. We ask you, God, just to reach out and touch everybody, keep them calm, praying for our soldiers, praying for our military, praying for our police. Know this is a place you can come not to be ridiculed, that you can share your opinions, and we don't have to agree on anything, but at the end of the day, we could still be friends. That's what God wants. He wants you to help thy neighbor, not fight with thy neighbor. Okay. Yeah, roller skating. But anyways, guys, it's my guys and girls. It's Frogonites. It's been my pleasure. And if we're on tomorrow night, I'll have the Scooby-Doo shirt on, and we all can laugh at how I climb my ass from under the bus, because I'll be thrown under there after the power don't go out, and the electricity and the internet don't go down. It doesn't matter. I'll be back because I said I would. Guys, take care. Sending my love and prayers to every one of y'all. We'll catch y'all. If we don't catch you tomorrow night, I'll be up. Just look for the Frog News Network. I'll have it put on the website itself, the Frog News website. Hold on, let me show you that. Under brand banners. That is, if you want to screenshot that, I'll wait a few minutes. That is our website. I need to upload the last 3 or 4 videos on it. But anyways, it'll be a way you can find us. I think they're going to leave Telegram up. I'm not quite sure. But that's the Frog News Network. We're on Rumble under the Frog News Network. I'll put these links in the Telegram group tonight. Guys, we love you. And we'll see you soon, if not sooner. How's that? Until next time, take care.